Welcome to my workshop again. We have a Williams F-14 Tomcat. So it's just about done. A couple little odds and ends that I need to do. I do have the topper, and the domes are coming. And just a couple small little pieces. I need a new glass channel because that one's broken. Tilt bob is missing, but that's about it. So to give you an overview, this is actually for sale, and here's the deal. Playfield was stripped. I took the old Mylar off. It was really bad. It was peeling. It was actually, the ball would actually jump off the playfield if you played it. It was that bad. And of course, taking Mylar off, it took some of the insert lettering off. So the playfield is not stellar, but it's actually pretty decent for what I had to work with. I have new insert decals, and then I Mylar the entire playfield. So you can see, there was a lot of wear spots and some interesting issues right there. There was actually a hole in the playfield. I have no idea why, because the ball doesn't drop there, it doesn't come out there. I have no idea. Right there. So I filled it from the reverse side. It doesn't really affect the ball play or movement at all. I did get new clear plastic with the jets for the back, and new clear plastics. Now these, there's a guy on eBay that sells these, that you basically put over the clear plastics to really finish off this game. It's totally worth it. It's an awesome add-on to this. Really makes it, really finished. New flipper bats, new flipper mechs underneath, new end of stroke switches for all four. I took all the posts out. I put clear posts in. If you watch any of my videos, I'm a clear post guy. And I went with the light blue Titan bands on this instead of my normal super bands. I also have clear plastic protectors. They go under both kickers, under the target shield, under this target shield, under this target shield, and under this whole back section. So it's all clear plastic underneath the playfield plastic, so the protector from any damage. None of the plastics are cracked. Everything is in good shape. Like I said, the playfield's a little worn, but with the stripping it and the decals, and then re-mylaring it the whole game, home use only. This is a great playing game. Custom instruction cards. As you can hear, the sound works awesome. The backlash has one spot right there. You can see a little indentation from the bulb right there, but other than that, there's no other marks, and it didn't even go through. It just put a little dimple in it. I have all common LEDs throughout the whole game, and I have common LEDs. So any of you with this series game from Williams to put LED flashers in is an issue, and I'll show you how to do that if you don't know in a bit. So rebuilt power board, all new capacitors. Went through all my games. I reflow all the pins, make sure there's no cold solder joints, replace all the capacitors. I test the transistors to make sure they're in spec. Brand new fuses, I don't even bother, just throw them out. They're cheap enough. Rebuilt the soundboard, new capacitors, reflowed all the pins, replaced all the caps, on the soundboard. Same thing with the motherboard. New capacitors, reflowed all the pins, and took the battery out. So you got a little lithium cell back there. That's good for 5 years. And the other control board has been redone. Like I said, new fuses all the way around. Take the screen display out, reflow all the pins, as well as all the pins for each screen. So now you get a nice vibrant color. There's no digits out. There's no blanking. There's no flickering. It works as you see. There's nothing out. So, rebuilt the coils. So basically in this game too, all the coils underneath the play field, what I do is I take them all out, clean them all, new sleeves, new springs, new end stops, whether it's a rubber stop or a coil stop, a metal one. I replace them. This one I actually replaced the one-piece mounts for a lot of the coils because they were broken, and anything underneath it I've readjusted all the switches, replaced a couple. So now for LED flashers. So if you don't know, the flasher controls in this game are controlled by these bank of resistors. There's usually two more. There's the smaller ones are taken out. So on all the boards, there's 6 of these. There's 5 underneath the playfield and 1 on the back. If you want to put LED flashers in a game like this, it's System 11, you need to take the small resistors out on the boards. Resistor 1 and resistor 4. The reason is the incandescent flashers would hold a charge to keep them warm. So when they needed to flash, it was a very bright and vibrant flash. Well, that means you have current running into an LED, which doesn't need as much. So if you put LED flashers in this, they turn on all the time if you don't take those resistors out. So I've taken them out on all of them so you can put LED flashers in the back and throughout the rest of the game. Underneath, there's flashers underneath there. So that's a little tip if you want to replace those voltage draining crappy incandescent flashers. Sounds great. The game is completely ready to go. Cabinet is really nice. You even have a synthetic tip on the shooter from Titan. The cabinet's in good shape. Really no couple scuffs, but the head's the worst part. If anything, you got peeling spots, a couple nicks, and like I said, I have the topper coming, so that'll be on here. And the other side's pretty much the same. The front's pretty decent. Lockdown holes, and I took the lock out. I have extra spinner decals and the other 2 ramp decals. Everything's cleaned out inside. You see, there's no junk. All my games, I scrub them and vacuum everything out. So like I said, I ran out of the tilt balls. I don't have any in stock, and I don't have any of the plumb bobs, so I ordered those 2. And that's about it. This is a pretty cool game. It is a lot of fun to play. Like I said, it's got some little wear spots here and there, but with the Mylar on it now, it's not going to get any worse. And You know, no broken plastics. All the ramps are in good tact. You have wear through the back, which is common on this game because there's no Mylar back there. Um, and but yeah, it was fun. Williams F-14. Thanks for watching.